Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. Here we go for the WWE Championship match. Thank you, Justin Roberts, for elaborating on that. So here we go. Here comes The Rock. He is coming out as your WWE Champion, even though he shouldn't be. And this video is kind of not real because he won't be having the title. CM Punk will have it. It's very confusing. In real life, CM Punk stole the title. He's not really the champion. In video game life, The Rock shouldn't be the champion, but he has the title. It's very confusing. It's very vice versa. And so here we go. The Rock is your champion, and I better skip that to avoid copyright issues. And here comes the best in the world, CM Punk. I imagine this match, being that it's no DQ and no countout, that they're going to have a bunch of crazy wild spots on the outside. And it's going to be a story of The Rock trying to get back into the ring, or Paul Heyman holding The Rock's foot, or something silly like that. I see a lot of those types of things going on in this match. But you know what I also see? Those awesome moments where you go from a GTS to a rock bottom, like those great, really good reversal moves to finish a match, or the sharpshooter almost making CM Punk tap out, or the sharpshooter on the outside, and then the count gets to like 6 or 7, and The Rock gets worried, so he runs in, and Heyman helps Punk in. Like, all these spots I can imagine in my head. That's the only way I can think of this being if Rock gets DQ'd, he loses the championship. Or if he gets counted out, he loses the championship. So it's very strange. But we're going to play as The Rock here because The Rock has to win this match. This is the match I wanted The Rock to win originally. He did not lose at Royal Rumble like I thought he would. I think he should have, to be totally honest. It just sets up CM Punk as a heel even more, and he would have had like a 480-day or something, near 500-day reign, and that would have been awesome. That would have been crazy. And he just kind of, Rock winning kind of deflated the storyline a bit for CM Punk. Lately, CM Punk's just like, he's just whining. Oh, I need Paul Heyman back. Like, just all this stuff, like he's lost his championship. Heyman's been tied up with Brock Lesnar. Like, it's just been like a month of distractions for this storyline. And Rock hasn't even been there for a couple of those weeks. So it's just like, it would have went better if CM Punk was the victor and he won. And then Rock came back and said, no, Vince gave me another opportunity. That would have just given you more media coverage. Rock coming back, because now the media coverage that you had from the day after Royal Rumble on all the sports shows, all TMZ, it's gone. And they don't care. Tonight, or let's see, today's Saturday. So tomorrow night, when Rock wins the championship and retains it, no one's going to care. And they should care more now than they did a month ago, or 3 weeks ago, however long ago Royal Rumble was. So that's why I think the best in the world, CM Punk, should have won. I let CM Punk be in his best in the world attire right now, because I imagine this match being a big brawl to start out. And that's what I see it being. I see this match being much, much better than the Royal Rumble match. The Royal Rumble match was overhyped. Yeah, I didn't like it. The table busted out on him. That Spanish announcer's table was like, oh, you want to break me? F you, I'll break you. And it just collapsed under Rock's weight. You can tell they were trying to be careful with the weight of it, of the rock bottom. So, that type of stuff. That type of stuff is going to be awesome. This is going to be, will this be the main event? Let's see. Yes, this will be the main event. And, but I don't think it'll be the most important story, because CM Punk is sure to lose this match, which is a bit disappointing, but it's got to happen. It's got to be Rock versus Cena 2. And I do want to say, this brought up a very good point. I do kind of want to take it back to the John Cena, Sheamus, and Ryback versus The Shield. I had originally locked in that The Shield was going to win, and I was being biased, and I'm still sticking to that word, but I do want to bring this up because it's a point that I really forgot about in that video. Cena has this match with The Rock coming up at WrestleMania. They're going to try to build him up as much as possible. I have The Shield facing Legends and Ryback and 2 Legends at WrestleMania, and again in a 6-man tag team match or a 6-man brawl or something, and to do that they have to deflate themselves, and it just makes sense that Cena's team is going to win on Sunday at the Elimination Chamber. However, I am still going to stick with my original answer of Shield winning, because I'm just a mark. I'm a mark for the Shield. I love the Shield. They're awesome. So back to this match though. The Rock. Now I don't know. I watched him on SmackDown. I didn't get to watch Raw. I did watch the highlights of Raw. I watched bits and pieces here and there. But oh man, The Rock. It's just like, come on, man. You can do better than this. On SmackDown, CM Punk had a pretty good promo of "I stole your championship" type of, kind of sneering heel. And then The Rock just came back. He's like, "Oh, that's okay, because you're gonna get an ass kicking in 6 days. Ass kicking, 6 days." Like, it's just like, okay, Rock, okay, you're done. and then he tried to be serious. He was like, "If you smell what The Rock is cooking," like he was very serious on that line, which is good. But I think he should have been more Jericho. Jericho had a pretty good promo on SmackDown, so I don't see why Rock couldn't have a good promo on SmackDown. Oh God. Is he gonna hit me with a GTS out of nowhere? Good Jesus. I didn't even know that existed. Oh my God. That's what I'm talking about. Go to sleep out of nowhere. Hitting The Rock, but it doesn't work. This match is gonna be awesome. Holy shit. If this is a preview match and it's going to be awesome, then that means that the real match is going to be really flippin' cool. Oh, man. Alright, so let's get back to more points on this. Now, we also have to deflate CM Punk. Because I do have CM Punk, Sheamus, Mark Henry, and Y2J Chris Jericho in a Fatal 4-Way #1 contendership match at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. They all kind of have beef with The Rock. They all kind of have, history, except for Sheamus, of course. Sheamus doesn't have history with The Rock, but it's just, that's what, I don't know, to get everybody who is currently involved in any type of a relevant storyline on the card, that's what's got to be done. And The Rock is going to win by cradle. Maybe. 1, 2. Oh. I don't want to lose here. Oh. And I lost. Damn it. So hopefully I'm wrong here. And maybe Universal's trying to tell me something. Like, Derek, you're wrong. CM Punk's going into WrestleMania as the champion. And I'm like, oh, it's too good to be true, WWE game. So, yeah. See, look. This is what I want to happen. Maybe I'm dreaming. Maybe I should pinch myself. CM Punk hitting me with a GTS out of nowhere really screwed me up in this pay-per-view preview match, but whatever. That's fine. I don't want Rock being the champ anyway. That was just for the show of the game. I'm glad that the championship is back home with the best in the world, but I am locking in my answer that The Rock is going to be your WWE champion until WrestleMania. Locked in. There we go. It is official. Ladies and gentlemen, the pay-per-view preview is over. It's time to actually see what happens. The next video that comes out in this playlist will be about the 2013 Elimination Chamber. Thank you for watching. Go ahead, like, favorite, comment, subscribe on any of these videos. Comment on anything I've talked about in these videos or your predictions for WrestleMania, and let me know what you thought about this video in overall. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I am your YouTube champion, Derek D. Gingerking, and I am checking out, even though I just lost to goddamn CM Punk. A boy can dream, I guess.